What's up viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel Catch a Mile. This is Gautam. Guys, today look at the bike, look at what we are riding. It's the R1250 GS. Guys, this is not the GSA, but this is the R1250 GS. So the GSA has a few extra things. I'm not going to go in depth about all that. We'll just discuss about the GS today. So I'm having a small test ride of the bike, but mainly in the city, that's all. So guys, this is a 1250 and it's a boxer engine. I'll show that to you in a second, but the dash and everything, it's almost the same. It pulls like crazy, guys. The torque is superb in this. And yeah, coming to the dash, it's almost the same as my 850 GS. Not many changes, but I think this has the tire pressure monitoring system standard. Like you saw in my previous video, we got that extra, but in this vehicle the TPMS is built in. I have to get used to this. As you can see, this is one cylinder and this is the other cylinder. It's a boxer engine. Okay, there's an ambulance, that's why we are jumping the signal. So yeah guys, so this has the tire pressure monitoring system inbuilt. And what else? Other than that, the system is pretty much the same compared to the F850. And man, this bike looks very massive, but it doesn't feel like that while riding. See, I'm riding in city traffic and it feels okay, let the ambulance go. It doesn't feel that it's a very huge bike, guys. It's, it feels very light once you're on the move, but when you stand still and if you want to maneuver it, it's going to be a little difficult. But otherwise, it's a very easy bike. But this engine, I have to get used to it. See, while I'm putting my leg down, I'm hitting the engine here, so takes a little getting used to. But damn, this paint scheme is superb. This is the HP Rally HP paint scheme. They have a few other designs as well, but this one is my favorite because it has blue, it has white, all my favorite colors. We'll find a decent road to stop and I'll show you the bike around completely. Thank you Tusker BMW for giving a test ride of this bike. I just went to get the chain tightened and they had a test ride bike right outside, so they offered me a test ride and the braking is spot on. So as soon as so this has a combi brake. When you engage the front brake, both the front and the back brake both are engaged, but the back brake is just for the back brake. Only for the front brake it has the dual this thing's what's that, dual braking system. Usually in my bike, when you grab the front brake, the bike tends to dive forward, but in this, that issue isn't there. It's not an issue. This is mainly because of the dual braking system. Wow guys, this bike is superb. Starting to love it. But it's been only 1 year since I got mine. No point in upgrading so quickly. But damn, this bike I don't know. And guys, this is completely keyless, so I'll show you the key and everything. Oh no, this road is closed here. Damn it. Thought of taking a right turn here, but it is closed. Oh, correct. Today is a Saturday, so that's why. Saturdays and Sundays, Church Street is closed. The power figures and all that, I'll just put it up on the screen. How much power it makes, how much torque it makes. So all those technical details, I'll put it up on the screen, guys. These are all the technical details of the bike. The weight also, I think it's around 245. I'm not 100% sure. This bike is meant for adventure touring. It can munch up miles. The seat is really comfortable. Everything in this bike, it makes me want to buy it. Maybe that's the reason they gave me a test ride. They wanted me to buy this bike. You have more than enough power in this, and it has a 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in, I think it does it in 3.8 seconds or something. So once it's on a standstill, it's difficult to move it around. I'll keep the bike in running and the stand is over here. So guys, this is the bike, the R1250 with the Rally edition. It's got aftermarket Duratec tank protectors and engine protectors. Coming to this side, this is the Boxer engine. So the engine fires like this, and BMW is famous for that. The Boxer twin cylinder Boxer engine, and it's got a couple of parts from Duratec, as you can see, and it's also got the headlight protector. All these are additional accessories. You don't get anything with the bike. And what else? I'll show you the key. So yeah guys, this is the bike here. In case you want to access the underseat compartment, you put it here and unlock it and you remove it. Remote key battery is weak, that's why I'm not turning off the bike. So there's a button here which you press to turn on the bike and turn off the bike. And yeah guys, this is not a chain driven bike, this is a shaft driven bike. There's no chain maintenance and all that. It's very easy. It's got the Brembo brakes at the back. And yeah, it's a nice looking bike. This is for the GPS, so you can remove this and install. There's a BMW Navigator 6. You can buy that as an accessory. It's around 60,000 or something, so you can use it to install the GPS. Even for opening the fuel tank also, we need to turn off the bike for that. This also, you need not put the key and open this. There's a charging socket here, and this is for adjusting the windshield. So this way it's in the higher position. Once you put it back like that, this is the lower position. I hope you like this video about the R1250, an unexpected one. I didn't even think about test riding this bike. More features in this. It has heated grips, so there's no heated seats. This has only the heated grips. You can use that when you're doing some rides where the weather is really, really cold. Before we go, listen to this exhaust note. The Boxer engine has a very different exhaust note compared to the parallel twin or a V-twin. The braking is superb. And guys, if you've liked the video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. So how do you turn off the bike? All you have to do is press this button and it's off.